Hello everyone, my name is Professor Antonio González. Here I am again with you. This is a short video dedicated to my students using business cases in different subjects. I'm going to share with you how I address personally a new business case. This is somehow a possible course of action, an easy methodology that you may implement when facing a new business case. Business cases are very useful because they help us to recreate, to simulate an actual business environment for crafting decisions related to different topics: marketing, finance, business, organizational behavior, wherever. They are very useful. So once we are facing a new business case, what do I do? What I used to do when I was a student and what I do now when as a professor I'm facing a new business case that somebody else wrote. I face it this way. First, I read it in the same way that I'm reading Twitter or the newspaper, very quickly to get a general understanding. So what is the story about? What is going on here? Then normally professors share with us discussion questions. These discussion questions may be open questions that are crafted for open our creativity, to think out of the box with the context that is depicted in the case, and can be more, I will say, solution oriented or closed questions that are focused on pushing us to make some calculations, make some assumptions, or maybe both. So go through the discussion questions, solve these questions. Normally we are not able to answer all these questions if we read quickly the case one time. So instead of quickly dive into conclusions, avoid that. Readdress the case. So read the case again and now try to somehow to answer these questions with details, so I may apply this net present value formula, but I'm missing some information. How can I guess the information that I'm missing? Make some assumptions, always with a strong rationale behind, because in business, real actual business or business cases, we never have the crystal ball to see the future. That's why it's better to avoid always Googling solutions. Just try to solve the case with the information you have, because when you are working out there in business life, you don't have a crystal ball again to help you. So solve it through the information you have. And then go and, as I suggested before, try to answer the questions by reading in detail, by dividing, by separating pieces of information, like to dismantling the puzzle, okay? And normally at this point we are able to understand the problem, the roots of the problem, and to propose, imagine or innovate and propose different alternatives to address that problem, the problem that we have identified. So now we are able to dive into the 5 steps case analysis. So we easily normally can write down an essay, 2-page long essay, and finally review the whole thing, the essay and the way you have answered the discussion questions. Normally, if we done it properly, we have I will say a straight course of action. Our proposals, our analysis altogether make sense, are consistent. And what is even more important, after this approach we will be able to contribute with good quality to class discussion or to project discussion, wherever the situation. And we are going to be able to do that following a scheme that will be the what because of the why, and then illustrated by some examples that are in the case. So this is a very nice way and useful way for me to address business case analysis. Hope that you find it useful, and don't worry if the first time you don't do it perfectly. Nobody did, not even Michael Porter, not even Professor Porter was able to do that. But what is important that is every time we do it, we improve our technique of addressing. So with experience, we will boost like this. Hope you find this not that short video useful for your studies and for developing your skills. Thank you so much for watching it.